I've been talking for 10 minutes about bullshit. Ah! Hi, JPZ. I've been muted for 10 minutes. Oh, God. Okay. Alright. Okay. Cliff Notes version. I fucked up and I couldn't get the I fucked okay. On a bait alright, Cliff Notes version. I fucked up and my collab with Splats that was supposed to happen today, but we played a bunch of Power Instinct games. Didn't fucking happen. Throughout no fault of my own. I had a prior engagement and the weather was bad. So I missed the window. And by the time I got back home, the collab would have been so fucking short that I was like, okay, look, do you wanna reschedule this? And Stress says, talk to me about it later. So that's just gonna happen. In the meantime, I've been trying to prompt some images of myself and Splats cosplaying as Power Instinct characters. And specifically in the art style of Renji Murata, who does character art for the Power Instinct games. Works at Atlas. He also does artwork for like the SMT games. But because I'm a fighting game guy, I know him as the Power Instinct, as the guy that does the art for Power Instinct. Right? I'm trying to prompt some art of us cosplaying as Power Instinct characters with his artwork because I think that'd be cool. It's not. It's proving more difficult than I thought. Like for example, this image here is supposed to be Angela Belty, who's like she's the grappler of the game. She's also like jacked to shit, which is why Splats liked her so much. So I was thinking, so I'm thinking, yeah, I'll have Splats at cosplaying as Angela Belty, and I get shit like this, who is like who looks like neither, but is wearing the outfit, the leotard and the tights and the boots, right? So the outfit's on point, but everything else about it is wrong, right? Or when in the chance that I do get one that does kind of look like Splats, that's like super jacked woman with the correct outfit, the face looks fucked up, like in this one. So yeah, the face on this one is super fucked up, but outside of the face, like everything else is pretty good. The hair is accurate, the outfit's accurate. The musculature is accurate, but just the face is not fixing itself. Because I'm trying to specifically get it in the art style of Renji Murata, right? And that has been proving a lot more difficult than I want it to be. There's also this one, which is better, not good, not as good. The hair isn't accurate. Well, not as accurate as I want to. The hair is a bit. It's curly because Angela Belty has curly hair, but I want the hair to be straight because Splats has straight hair, right? And the musculature isn't as big as what I think of when I think of for Splats. So it's like a bit more musculature. The hair make a bit straighter, maybe even a bit shorter, but I'll see about that later. But the outfit also isn't quite as accurate because the boots the boots are now thigh highs instead of like. Rather than being like wrestling boots, looks a bit more like Nona actually from the Streets of Rage games. So trying to get a piece of art that's accurate to both Splats and Belty and Renji Murata has been proving a bit difficult. But I think it would be a nice. I think it'd make for a nice thumbnail. So I'm working on that. Might as well show the ones that I made of Choco since I've been muted the whole time like a goddamn retard. Okay. Okay, style test. So for starters, let me just show one of the style tests that I have so far. Which number is this one? 4. So the first thing I did, obviously, was get some style tests done. But just, and I got this right. Looking pretty good so far. Hair could use some work, but it's close enough. Because Rinji Murata really has like round heads. Round head, like a lot of circles when it comes to Rinji Murata's artwork. The face shape is circular, the eyes are circular, the noses are like really small, like button noses, but the kind of like circular, but noses and mouths. They're all like very circular, very bubbly. I would even say Rinji Murata's artwork, or the way he proportions characters, right? So this one was just like, I mean, that shit looks pretty bad, but that wasn't gonna be shown anyway. So this is like just testing like what it would look like, right? And the first thing I wanted to do, just for the fun of it, was to see if I could generate Choco as Rin no Oyama, who was introduced in Power Instinct 5. She is the sister of Reiji Oyama, who's the poster boy of, kind of the poster boy, kind of protagonist of the Power Instinct games. He's a karate man that loves karate. That's his whole thing, basically. Rin Oyama is his sister, and the joke with her is that she is just as much of a prodigy of karate as Reiji is, but she fucking hates it. She hates being a martial artist. She wants to be a normal girl, right? But she's still a part of the Oyama family, which means she must live up to the Oyama name of being the best karate practitioner, right? Anyway, her outfit is a super modified version of a dogi. She has open dogi with like a purple tube top underneath and like a skirt that kind of like a mini skirt that's kind of like in the shape of a dogi. The highs that you don't see here, and like tabby, right? Purple headband, purple gloves, right? This one doesn't look all that great, but again, it was basically just a test to see if it could be done. And the Oyama lore was a bit too strong, but again, it's something I want to get done eventually. But I figured, okay, this was gonna take a while, so maybe I should look for a character that would be easier to prompt, that doesn't have as many details in the outfit, just to test things. I did get some pretty cool images though. This one's pretty good. Not accurate at all. Or rather, less accurate than I wanted to, because I had to start ginning for like more generic karate girl stuff, because I felt like the Rin lore was too strong, so I ended up with something like this, which is a cool image, but you can see some of the finer details are like missing because it's not part of the lore. But I feel like this is a good starting point. Moving on. And I started just getting like generic karate girl stuff, which looks cool, but also not what I want, because it's not Rin no Oyama. Hey. Okay, so then I started moving on, like, okay. And then I started looking around for other characters, right? Found one for Annie Hamilton, specifically of the older games, where she was wearing this outfit instead. I did find one that had both her outfit from the old games and the ones from like when she got a redesign in Match Melee, but I don't like her redesign in Match Melee, so I'll be going for the older version of Annie Hamilton, which I quite like. Also, it has green pants by default, so I figured if I wanted to have Choco cosplay somebody, it would be somebody that already has green in their outfit. But anyway, there's this Annie Hamilton from the old games. I quite like it. If I can't prompt a good image of other characters, and I'll go with Annie Hamilton as my as the cosplay. One thing though, the one that I really wanted is one of Keith Wayne, because Keith Wayne and Thin Nin, but really Keith Wayne was my go-to character in like the old Power Instinct games. He's the box standard blue jeans, white tee, like blue jeans, white guy of the games. And one of my favorite bits of trivia of Keith Wayne from the old games is that he just has a gun. He never uses it, but he has a gun tucked into his jeans, and I really, really wanted to prompt the Keith Lane just for that, but I can never get it working. So I got this one instead. I have quite a few images from the back that have like a gun holster, but it's not the same. So instead we get this. Again, still testing the Rinji Murata art Laura for it, because obviously Keith doesn't have a dedicated Laura, so I'm going for like, because Keith's outfit is simple. It's like t-shirt with sleeves rolled up, blue wristbands, blue headbands, baggy denim jeans, blue white high tops, and like a gun in the back pocket, right? Sometimes if I felt cheeky, I could give him like a sleeveless denim vest that he tosses off before the fight starts. But I don't have to worry about that one so much. Even with the fucked up hand, I actually do quite like this piece of art. Anyway, was and then there's this one. That is the most fucked up one that came out of the Keith prompts, because Choco has 3 fucking arms. But if I can crop the arm out, like, I quite like, honestly. If I could just like just this, I quite like this, honestly. I quite like that the headband isn't like, because I quite like how the headband looks. Because it's not like a martial arts headband, and it's not like a biker headband. It's like a weird third thing, which is a bit more accurate to what Keith. Because despite the sprite looking like a martial arts headband or like a sweatband, Keith's headband in like the old games is like, it's like made out of metal or some shit. Like, it's not cloth. But whatever. But I quite like how this looks. Like, if it was just cropped to this, I quite like how it looks. See, with the smoke and the glare. Even has like the little tag on the jeans. I quite like that. But then I move it over here and it's like, oh, Choco just has 3 arms. Yeah, but no, the hardest part about Keith is getting the gun in the back pocket. I can never. Some of them have guns in them, but they generally either tend to be floating out of nowhere or have like a gun holster, and neither of which are accurate. I'm gonna show this one, just to show what I mean. I'm gonna show this one, right? You can see the gun holster here, which looks like shit, because I just put gun and not the specific kind of gun. Because right now I'm just trying to get the gun tucked into the pants. I should have a visual reference. Keith Wayne Goketsuji wiki. I mean, that's a good image, but it's not what I want. Where's the gallery? Gallery. No, these are all Match or Melee images. I want like classic Power Instinct. I mean, this one's chibi, but it kind of works. Whatever. Save image. Okay, so that's the chibi that I'll use for later, but I want... Oh, this is a good one. This one will work. Okay, so just to have a bit of... Just to give an example of what I'm trying to show here, right? So in the old games... So this is Keith in the old games. Traditional, like, American bad boy archetype of character, right? Blue jeans, white guy. That's the guy, right? And as you can see, he clearly has a fucking gun. He never uses the gun. It's just there for attitude, basically, right? But yeah. Sleeveless shirt, blue jeans, high tops, blue sweatbands, blue headband, gun. But the thing about it is that, and I haven't found it so far, so I'd actually probably have to pull up a sprite sheet of it. But there is this character. There is this specific character art of Keith. Up a second. Oh, it's probably gonna look like shit because it's a chibi image too. Yeah, it's gonna look like shit. He uses the gun to open his beer. Keith probably would actually do that. Yeah, you can see the smoke. You can see the gun tucked in the back, right? And you can see the gun tucked in the back, right? That's the thing I'm trying to get. Is the gun tucked in the back, and that's been proven a lot more difficult than I was expecting. Is that Axel? No, this is the old design for Keith Wayne from the Power Instinct games. Looks like dude. Yeah, this does look like Axel Stone, but this was a very common archetype of American character for Japanese games at the time. And started with Match Melee is when they started redesigning the characters, and you can argue or not whether the design is better or not, but it started really going for like that 2000, like kind of like early 2000s edge to the character. So here's the thing, Keith never actually uses the gun. That's the thing. It's just there for style points, but he never actually uses it. But starting with like Metro Melee, when characters started being redesigned with that like early 2000s edge to them, lots of black, lots of zippers, random zippers and shit. Never went like full on punk, but like I'll actually, here's a good one. I think this one is from Power Instinct 5 actually. So, all right, so now that you have the mental image of what Keith Wayne looks like in the old game, so here's what he started looking like in Match Melee. His official art and here's his official art from Match Melee. You can combine it directly. Although, the really funny part is that it's also not quite accurate to his sprite sheet. And here is what Keith looks like in Match Melee onwards. Black tank top, black overalls, black gloves with the zipper on it for some reason, and like scar on the head. Still casts smoke though. No longer has a gun though, but he's got a scar on his forehead, and he's got like a necklace, and two necklaces actually. You could really see the 2000s edge creeping into the design, right? But the thing about it is that it's not quite accurate to his actual in-game sprite, because his hair is different in the sprite. And his in-game sprite looks more like this. This design is much more reflective because he has the fucking tattoos. He has tattoos and he has like long shaggy hair. This is more accurate to what his actual in-game sprite looks like. Yeah, the hair is great. I wish his hair actually looked like that in game, but it doesn't. Yeah, but this one on the right, this one's most accurate to his sprite. He's got the tattoo, and yeah, I'm assuming that the character art was made, or rather, there was a communication breakdown between the sprite artist and the character artist. But yeah, no, that's what he looks like in the. That's what his actual in-game sprite looks like. There's also a model, but I don't know. There's also a 3D model, but I don't know where this came from. But yeah, no, that's what Keith Wayne looks like in the new games. And you know what? Fuck. Smoke cigarettes for cool factor. I mean, when I was in high school, I did. Yeah, no. When I was in high school, I would always carry around a cigarette that I never actually smoked. I just kept it around because it looks cool. I think I had it, and then eventually I found an e-cig that I would just carry around just for style points. Didn't actually make me cooler, but I felt cooler, and that's the most important part because I was a teenager, and your entire self-worth is like based on how other people think about you, right? Oh, this is gonna look like shit when I blow this up, but and this is the actual in-game sprite of Keith Wayne, which still isn't completely accurate to the character art, but it's close enough. Although that might just be to do a limitation in color. That might be a color limitation, honestly, because it's a Neo Geo game, so Keith Wayne's skin and hair are using the same color data. which is probably why it looks like that. Or maybe they wanted the hair to go back to being like more brunette instead of the bleach blonde now. Like, I don't know about that. Like, it's very inconsistent, but that's what his sprite looks like. Which is really weird because, like, you can see he doesn't have the necklaces in his in-game sprite version. So, but he's got the tattoo though. And obviously, right, the shirt and the overalls colors are swapped because it's more of like a navy blue for his shirt, and the pants and the overalls are black, whereas in the character art it's the opposite. I don't know what's going on there. And then let me get rid of all this crap. Anyway, all that to say, I've been trying to prompt Choco looking like various different Power Instinct characters. Because apparently when I made the Splats cosplay as Angela Belty, that must have set something off for Splats, because now he's like, oh, we gotta play Power Instinct. And I'm like, yeah, man, sure. And then today happened, and it's like, fuck, I can't make it. So we're gonna try and reschedule that. But I do like these images of Choco as various Power Instinct characters, even if I can safely say none of them are like quite what I wanted. But I do quite like it. Holster looks kind of shitty though. I'm still trying to find a way to get the gun tucked into the pants look. It has not been working. There's another one here, isn't there? Is there another one here that I forgot to bring up? No, that's pretty much it. Right. So my big issue right now is that when I try to prompt images, specifically in the art style of Renji Murata, who did the art for most of the Power Instinct games. I mean, most of you might know him as the guy that does the artwork for, SMT, but I'm a fighting game guy, so I know him as the guy that does the art for Power Instinct. Is that I can't find a happy medium between the character, the cosplay, and the art style. It's very prevalent when I might as well bring it back up. When I was trying to get Splats cosplaying as Angela Belty. Because when I was just going for because when I was doing the earlier prompts, right? Like take this one, right? This one came out looking good, right? Amanda Splats as Angela Belty. And it's like the musculature is there, the artwork's pretty clean looking, has the whip and everything, right? The outfit's mostly accurate. It's got the tights with the red stripes on them, right? Like this one's pretty good, right? Eyes are a bit fucked up, but I can fix that later, right? So that looks good, right? Problem is that when I tried to get this, and specifically in the artwork of Renji Murata, it kind of, I feel like the prompter, the prompt software or whatever, just doesn't know what to do. Hold up, where is it? Where are the ones that I tried to do? Yeah, here we go. And you end up with stuff like, and end up with a wild variance of what I'm getting, right? This one is the one that I showed off earlier, back when I realized that my mic was was muted. Is this one, which looks like none of the things that I want. I mean, it's a nice image, but it's not what I want, right? The outfit isn't completely accurate. The body type isn't completely accurate. Colors aren't completely accurate. And so, I'm taking this, right? And I'm trying to refine it to make it look more like Splats, right? The closest I got so far is this one. Face is a little bit fucked up, but I can work with that. I can work that one later. This one is leaning more towards Angela Belty and not Splats doing cosplay as Angela Belty. Right? But there's little bits of it. The eyes are yellow, which is more of a Splats thing. The outfit is pretty on point. Even the boots are right. Colors are a bit different, but there was I believe Angela Belty in I think in Power Instinct 3, the PS1 port, the PS2 port of Power Instinct 3, the Power Instinct port of Match Melee is when she started having this color scheme, which is was a bit more like teal and pink rather than sharp red and blue. But I can work with that too. That's fine. The important part right now is I'm just trying to get the image correct. And then shit just starts falling apart. Actually, let me show this one. This is the one I got yesterday, and like this is the one I got yesterday. I'm like, okay, I have to stop. I have to stop and like figure this shit out. So I get this right. White hair, black eyes, cool, got it. Face a bit fucked up, bit more than usual actually, because it's not quite round. Because the thing about Murata is that a lot of his art is like very like round. The face shape, the eyes, like it's very circular, and that's not what I'm getting here. Now the hair is also a bit off, but I can work with it, right? Musculature is pretty much on point. That's pretty good. Outfit's pretty good. Like this is the one that got the closest to what I want to, despite how fucked up the face is. But like it's a learning process, right? And then I showed this one off earlier, but then I'll show it off again. There's this one that also is not accurate. Although I will say that the art looks better, but it's not accurate, right? The hair isn't accurate. Face isn't all that accurate. Body type isn't all that accurate. And outfit isn't all that accurate either, because now the boots are like thigh highs now instead of being like wrestling boots, and full on gloves instead of like the punky wristband. The whip's back though. That's nice. So again, I'm trying to find, but the artwork looks a bit more like Murata, right? It's a bit more circular, and the shading looks a bit more like Murata's art. So again, I'm trying to find a good middle ground. Haven't found it yet, but it's something I'm working on. Anyway, that's enough of that shit. Get rid of that. So, what was I talking about? I completely forgot what I was talking about. Well, while I'm doing that, let me get rid of this crap. I mean, yeah, no, it's gone. It's gone. Well, anyway, while I try to remember what I wanted to talk about, I might as well start the reactslop part of this reactslop stream. I might as well get these out of the way because they're pretty simple. Ingrid. Oh, is this the right one? This is not the right one. It's this one. Okay, so Ingrid is going to be dropping when Ingrid comes out for Street Fighter 6, like tomorrow. She's going to be bringing with her outfits for the season, or rather the year 2 DLC characters. So Alex, Viper. Oh, I appreciate the effort. If you can't get Angela to work, you could also do Falco or Bristol Form 1 from Groove on Fight. I think Bristol will be pretty easy to do. Well, maybe not his hair. His hair might need to do some touching up. But like Bristol Weller is pretty easy to do. Just tall guy in suit that does kick moves, and for his finishing move pulls out a gun. I think I have an image of that. I think I have a video of that. Hold up. Because it's my favorite fucking thing. Because despite the fact that Bristol Form 2 is literally an SMT character, my favorite form of Bristol is version 1, where he's basically just Wesker that's doing like Taekwondo shit, and then for his super move, he just pulls out a gun. just mozambiques you. It's so fucking funny, dude. Do I have a video of that? I should. Because I remember watching a stream when it happened, and I clipped that immediately because it was so fucking funny. Let's see. Let's see. No, these are all the Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance katas, which are pretty good, but also not relevant at all. Is it here? No, these are different things entirely. No. Oh God, I still have that. Oh shit, I need to see. I gotta talk to somebody about this one. Okay. Actually, wait. You know, I'll stop being big. So in my in my old video folder, I found a stream archive that I never uploaded of me playing a game called what was it called? Not Brutal Pulse of Fury, not that one. It was a furry fighting game. What was it called? Beast's Fury, I think it was. Which was supposed to be a fighting game, a furry fighting game. That's like really shockingly good animation, right? But it was a Kickstarter game that just completely fell the fuck apart, as they all tend to do. But I know a guy that got like one of the final builds of that game before it was removed from the internet, and he knows quite a lot about the development history of it. I want to see if I can get him on and have him talk about it. I think it'd be an interesting talk. Anyway, what am I? Right, I need to see if I can find this Bristol Super. Please tell me I still have it. Please, it would be so fucking funny. Please tell me I still have it. Is that it? No. I should do a better job labeling all of my unused video footage. Am I seriously not gonna be able to find this? I mean, I guess if I can't find it, I can look up Let's Fighting Lore. I feel like if I can't find it, Let's Fighting Lore would have it. Hopefully, I don't know if he's actually color powering any games. I feel like he should have at this point because he's already going through like all of the like really big popular games. So, did I really not save it? Or is it on my old hard drive? Oh god, it's probably on my old hard drive. That was not it. Oh, fuck. What about this one? Oh, wait. Yep, found it. Found it. Hold up. Did you know? Okay, wait. Did that video? Did it have audio? Cause I had. Cause I didn't see the. My mixer said that there was no audio in that video. Hold up a second. Let me play it again. What the hell? No audio in the vid. What if I do this? No, still no audio. Hold up a second. Let me check my mixer settings. Actually, what the hell's going on? I mean, look, I love watching this child get shot. I'll watch it a million times if I have to.
Okay.
Hey!
Yeah, I couldn't figure out what
There it
to do.
is.
I picked the wrong here.
There it is. Yeah. All right.
Fuck magic girls. Fuck the kids. Just take a gun.
There you go. Ain't no way that stream is still up. That stream's from like years and years and years ago. That shit has to be removed by Twitch by now. But yeah, Bristol just pulls out a fucking gun for his super. It's so fucking funny. Groove on Fight's a weird game. I like it a lot, but it's really weird. Weird in a good way. Although, I'll have to check to see how well Saturn emulation has been doing lately. Because I remember for that stream, those guys were playing it. Well, I mean, the HUD is very clearly being played on Fightcade, but you could tell. But I remember that that I don't know if they're still around, but it was a bunch of French. It was like a French fighting game team, and they played a lot on Saturn emulation actually. So honest, although I don't think it's good now, but I remember like, oh yeah, it's Saturn emulation. You could play online fighting games with Saturn. It's like, oh, that's a cool thing. But I want to see if there's been any update to like online outside of PS1, because PS1 has like Arcadia. So I want to see if there's been any advancement for console net play outside of the PS1, which has basically been solved at this point. Because actually, I do know that there has been N64 emulation. I remember seeing Rizzy have a stream where he was playing like N64 fighting games with rollback. Apparently the one highlight is Rakuga Kids. Rakuga Kids was emulated perfectly with rollback, but I want to see it. My big one is Fighter's Destiny. I played Baroque on Saturn Retro Arch, but that's just one. Yeah, no, Saturn. From what I have played, Retro Arch handles the Saturn pretty well, but like I'm talking about like net play stuff. Anyway, that's something I'll have to do my own research on. Yeah, but there's that. Bristol just pulls out the fucking gun. It's so funny. But okay, but right, time to get to the react slot part of the react stream. Right, so first things first. I did not manage to find it because you know what, I'm gonna do one more search. I'm gonna do one last search. Sagat World Tour art. Of course, it's a Reddit thread. Whatever, it's fine. You know what? This works. Open image in new tab, which it will not do because it's a fucking Reddit image. But save image as the gat.png. The gat. What's that look like? All right, good. Okay, so I'll put that aside for now. Get rid of the Reddit thread. Okay, so actually, while that's searching, I should look. Well, whatever. I'll look at that. I'll look on that later. Okay. So first things first. Part one of the React slop is Ingrid is when Ingrid drops literally tomorrow. She's going to be bringing with her outfit DLC for the main roster, right? So the entire year 2 DLC characters are gonna have their own outfit 3s, and for Sagat specifically, and you'll notice this. Well, rather, I've noticed this that quite a few characters have their third outfits previewed in World Tour artwork. So as you can see here, with Sagat in his nice suit, I wanted to actually pull this up on my Street Fighter gallery because I have all the images unlocked in my gallery because I like the World Tour mode in Street Fighter 6. But I have a sneaking suspicion that if I try to boot up Street Fighter 6 right now, some fuck shit might happen because it's probably because it's doing an update right now where it has to like, put Ingrid in the game. But anyway, let me pull up the image. Here we go. Alright, I didn't. Wait, hold up. Bam! Here we go. So here we got the GAT, right? So when you go through, so when you go through World Tour mode in Street Fighter 6 with your custom character, right? You get to talk to the other fighters, and when you build up their relationship meter, they start monologuing about bullshit, and you get a nice little image. So for this image here, that you can very clearly see has been done by Shinkiro. You get to see, like, oh, what's Sagat been doing while he's been doing nothing, right? It's like, oh, he worked as a... I forget what the context of this image was, but it's like, oh yeah, here's Sagat in a nice pinstripe suit, looking like he's about to kill somebody, which is good. That's what Sagat should look like at all times. And as you see here, this is going to be his official outfit 3. And I peeped this immediately, because this same thing happened with DJ. Well, the big ones that... Okay, it happened with DJ, it happened with Maritza, it happened with Terry, where their outfit 3... Their outfit 3s are like... were spoiled or teased in their World Tour art. So here's... let me pull up, while this is up, let me pull up, see if I can pull up the ones for Terry. I mean, DJ's is the one that got the most changes, but the concept was there. Let me see. DJ World Tour art. Creative Uncut. Street Fighter 6 Art Gallery. Actually, Street Fighter 6 Art Gallery. Okay, hold on. Oh, it doesn't have the Wait, does it have the DLC World Tour images? It does not. God damn it. Why did I say year 2, year 3? Blah. Anyway. And no, it has the concept art, but it doesn't have World Tour stuff. Yeah, it only has World Tour art for, like, the base roster. I mean, it does mean I could get... That does mean I can get, DJ stuff. Yeah, here we go. DJ. Save Imahe. Okay. So that's the guy in his suit. So here's one from earlier on. There we go. So here is, as you can very obviously see, DJ and Fei Long doing a nice little homage to the Matrix 2 fight where Neo's fighting like the clone of Ancient Smiths. And as we can see here, actually, let me cut out Fei Long. Much like Capcom did, because Fei Long's not in the fucking game. Let me cut out Fei Long here. As you can see here, the cut of the suit, the shoes here with the ankle bracelet and the hairstyle and the shades, like all these things are in DJ's outfit 3. But the suit is obviously a bit different. Like, it doesn't have like the disco ball pattern, and he's wearing a shirt and tie, unlike what he's actually wearing in the actual outfit. But like, you can see that they at the very least had to have started working on this outfit by the time this artwork was made. Although this does make me wonder whether or not Fei Long is going to be in the game. Because the thing is that Street Fighter 6 has not done a lot of character teasers in their artwork. Especially not one as direct as, like, here are 2 Street Fighter characters directly fighting each other. Like, yeah, there's art for like Adon and stuff, but it's like, oh yeah, it's about Sagat reminiscing about Adon. But this one here is, even in the context of when it was brought up during the relationship building part for DJ, it was pretty like out of nowhere. So it does make me think, oh damn, are they actually gonna put Fei Long in the game? We'll see. Because when I was going through World Tour mode recently, I started noticing things like teases for characters and for that I really should have picked up, or rather should have voiced back when they were new. Like how characters NPCs in World Tour have a unique mechanic where they can just roll out of the corner, you know, like in KOF. But your player character, you can't do that because that's not a Street Fighter mechanic. But like that is very specifically something that KOF characters can do. So it's like, oh, Capcom has been teasing working with SNK for a while now, even before the initial like teaser with like Terry and Mai. But there's that. Who else did I bring up? Maritza. Yeah, Maritza and her like wedding dress thing. That's from let me see if I can find it. That is definitely from her World Tour art. JP, Zangief, Lily, Ranka. I'll save that one for later. Wait, who's that? Who that? Oh, that's a random NPC. You don't matter. Ryu. Oh, actually, I'll bring up Ryu later. Luke. Oh, Kimberly. I'll bring that one up, actually. Just to see. Mono. Did Mono get one? Mono actually got hers revealed too. I forgot about that. Yeah, Monon got hers revealed too in her character art. In her World Tour art. But what I'm looking for right now is I'm looking for... Oh, these are legacy stuff. Wait, where's Maritza? She's a base character. She should be in here. I have to control F Maritza for this shit? Dalsim, Cammy, Ken, DJ, Monka. Here again. There's Maritza. There we go. Oh, Guile got his too. I'm gonna have to go through all of these. And Jamie, I forgot about... Yeah, damn near any character that had like a new outfit in their World Tour art had it later debuted in the outfit 3. So let me save this Cammy one actually. Because that one might be relevant later. The Blanca one, that's definitely not gonna be real, but I'll save that anyway. Here's the Ryu one with the jacket that he gets, so I'll save that one. I'll save the Kimberly one. Here's the Monon one. Here's the Marissa one. The Maritza one. Wile. And Shemi. Shemi. Okay. Alright, so. Marisa. So yeah, right here, the Marisa wedding dress, right? That she would get in her outfit 3. Again, this was first shown in the World Tour concept art, which makes me think that the outfit 3 character models had to have been in development alongside the artwork. Because, you know, making models for characters in Street Fighter 6 takes a long fucking time because the fidelity on that shit is insane. And this is waifu. You might like, if you ever get a PC strong enough to play Street Fighter 6, or, you know, a Switch 2 or something, or a console, you might like Maritza. She's a really easy character to play. Just big buttons character. Not too complex. Big buttons, has super armor on a lot of moves. Like, her whole thing is to just bully people with armor, basically. And she has a stance mix up. She can go for a overhead or a throw. I don't know how strong she is in terms of character tiers. I'm assuming not strong at all because I never actually see her when I play online. So she probably has she's probably like really strong in the beginning and then just kind of falls off as you get higher up the ranks as people Long reach, not grapple, Suka. No. Marisa is a big body character. She's not a grappler. Big body. She just hits really hard. She's more like a Hulk, honestly. More like Hulk. Right? Big armor, big buttons, kind of slow. Has a command grab that's not really all that important, but it's something that she can do, but it's not part of her main game plan. Her big thing is just armor. Armor swallow your bullshit. So this Maritza. This is the one I completely forgot about, which is Jamie. Jamie in his red. I forget it's called Changbao. In the Changbao, looking more like an actual kung fu archetype of character, which I actually quite like. I wish that his hair was changed though for the outfit. I don't know what they would change it to though. Like at the very least, I wish that like he would have the braid like wrapped around his shoulders, because I've always liked that of like the Chinese monk that has like the super long braid that's like draped around the shoulders like a cape or like a cloak. That was always a cool image. I kind of wish Jamie had that going on with his outfit 3, but they don't. But whatever, it's fine. It's a good look. Jamie, I would say Jamie is the only character in the entire roster that never had a bad outfit. All of his outfits are good. Guile was teased here. He's like with the waistcoat and the dress shirt. His was teased here. But again, he doesn't have the ponytail, and like there have been slight alterations to the actual outfit. It's like, if I remember correctly, I mean the hair is a big one, but I'm trying to remember if the shirt has the USA flag on it. I don't remember. It's been a long time, and I never really see random guys using that outfit. I don't remember. Yeah, but there's that. Manon's got teased. Although the colors are not the same, but like the drill hair, because that's clearly from episode 3. The drill hair, the shirt with the ruffles on it, the long the long pants. Although she doesn't seem to be wearing the boots though. But yeah, most of it is here. Although she's not wearing an apron, but this is the basis of her outfit 3, right? That's there. Ryu. This one here showing him and getting shopping for, well, Chun-Li shopping for clothes for Ryu, but you see he's got the Sakajan and the t-shirt under it, right? Although obviously this is not the final design of what would be Ryu's outfit 3, but you can see it. You can see them already planning for it. Like, yeah, no, he's gonna be wearing the jacket, which is cool as hell. And this one here, Kimberly, with the cropped hoodie and like the red sweatpants. Again, kind of. I'm surprised that for all of them, this one they didn't decide to have this as a Kimberly outfit. But I felt that they probably felt that Kimberly's outfit 3 needed to have like a more ninja look. They probably felt that she needed to have like a regular, like traditional kunoichi look. So I'm assuming that this outfit with the hoodie and the pants is in the pipeline somewhere, but we'll see. And let me get rid of that so I have Kimberly on screen as off. I hate Kimberly. I fucking hate Kimberly so much. Anyway, here is Cammy's World Tour image. Obviously, she did not get that as her outfit 3. She did not get a horse riding outfit. Although, Karen did one. Karen in Street Fighter 5 did get a horse riding outfit that looks a lot like this one. And I don't know if they're gonna go do this one for Cammy. I assumed that they would, but they didn't. They went for more like the red cloak that's reminiscent of the one that she wore in the Street Fighter movie and in the Alpha intros, instead of having a horse riding outfit. But we'll see. At least in terms of her character design, Street Fighter 6 are really emphasizing that Cammy is British. Like she's got a fucking Union Jack painted on the back of her jacket. So they really seem to be going for more of a really trying to overemphasize how much of a British character that she is, despite the fact that it's never been relevant to her personality in any of the games. But we'll see where that goes. Was there anything else I wanted to show off here? At least in terms of images. No, not really. So I'll go back to the Gat here in his sick ass fucking suit. Just to bring back the theming of that. Yeah, no. A lot of the one that I want to show off was Terry. Terry. Where is it? It's the one where he's shooting hoops with Duck King. And you get to see Terry's outfit from that game. Terry's outfit. You know what? Let's see. What's this slop of video? Completing all Terry missions. Sure. Show me the artwork, though. Show me the artwork, streamer. That one's Terry and Uki. God, remember Uki? Remember when Terry had a pet monkey? Terry on the slopes with Mary and Mai and Andy and Joe in the back. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the one where he's with Duck King. That's the Terry and Rock artwork. I forgot there was an entire subplot about fighting SNK cosplayers for the Terry World Tour arc. Okay, let me... Alright, I found it. And I'll just do this. Because it's one of those small images, but... doesn't really matter that much. I just needed the image. Honey, the hell? Oh, that was a video. Okay, I'll pause that. I'll get to the video soon. So here, yeah, you get to see here in this artwork of Terry and Duck King, and very specifically Fatal Fury Special Duck King. Now it makes sense because in terms of like all the old guys of all in Japan, Fatal Fury Special is the big one. So there's going to be a lot of references to very specifically Fatal Fury Special when it comes to, even in City of the Wolves, of like when it comes to like reminiscing about Fatal Fury, it's always going to be Fatal Fury Special. That's the big one in Japan. So you get Duck King here in his Fatal Fury Special outfit, specifically his Fatal Fury Special outfit. And we got Terry in his what would later become his outfit 3 with the jersey and the sweatpants and the hat with the 91 on it, because, you know, in the jersey with the 91 on it because Fatal Fury was released in 1991. And the Wolves jersey, quite nice. I don't know how I feel about the hair. Because I get it, it's like, yeah, it's like, oh, it's like the long hair that he gets in Mark of the Wolves, but like, it's also like, but it's not as long as like it's longer than the Mark of the Wolves hair, but it's not as long as his classic hair with the long wolf tail, so I don't quite like it. It's not bad, I don't like it. They probably did that because they probably didn't want Terry's hair to be as long as Andy's hair. Because, you know, having the super long hair is more along Andy's thing, but I don't know. And obviously they had to give like a tiny jacket that Terry needs to throw off for the outro and for like his intro where he throws the jacket on. So you know what? Whatever, it's nice. It's a good look. I quite like it. Very like late. It's the only thing I would change is I would put like a sweatband on the forearm or on the bicep just to really go for that like late 90s like street basketball look, street hoop look. But overall, it's a nice outfit. I like it a lot. Okay, getting back to the actual point of this stream. Sagat in the suit, looks swank as fuck. Get rid of Imahe and play video. So yeah, when Ingrid drops literally tomorrow, she's gonna be bringing with it costumes for all of the year 3 characters. So Sagat, Ingrid, why am I blanking on this? Alex and Viper are all getting a third outfit. Or rather, official outfit 3s, right? Sagat gets his suit. So here's the one that's got me. Is that Ingrid is getting the fucking Midnight Bliss outfit. And I remember saying during the Ingrid the Ingrid stream, there's no fucking way that they were gonna give Ingrid the Midnight Bliss outfit. And here I am, foot in mouth, they actually fucking did it. I can't believe it. And then we got Viper over here looking like a Bond girl. Oh, I fuck with it. I still prefer the men in black suit, but it's a good look. Very 70s. You know what? She looks like she looks. Viper in this outfit looks like she would be in like No One Lives Forever. Like 70s spy fiction, right? Sagat in the suit, he looks so fucking cool.
Against the Emperor.
Yeah. The fucking elbows, love that version of that elbow too. Viper, very nice look here. Again, 70s spy fiction.
Out of my business.
Although in this one, her gloves and her boots just don't really have that, like... They don't look like technology, they just look like nice gloves and boots. So it's... I'll have to check her level 3, see if they do anything special with that to make it look a bit more high-tech, or they just go like, no, it's just a nice looking outfit. Whatever. It is a nice looking outfit. Not my favorite, but it does look good. Also, I forgot this.
Alright.
This fucking pose, by the way, for Viper's level 3, really leading into the KOF imp, because like people have always said, even in Street Fighter 4 came out, that Viper is more of a KOF character than a Street Fighter character. And that is very true. I mean, again, if you look at her toolset, what is her toolset? Fire, lightning, and earth, you know, like the hero team and KOF. But also, this fucking pose here, hitting the Asobi wa Owarida, the fucking rage of, fucking Maiden Masher Iori pose. Asobi wa Owarida! Right? Hold up, let me see, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Asobi wa Owarida! Is it actually gonna bring up the pose if I just type in Asobi wa Owarida? No, it doesn't. Boo. Okay, if I put up Iori super pose, Iori Yagami super pose. No, nothing. Wow, that's shocking to me. Alright, bring in TFG, my beloved. Or actually, hold up. Spriter's resource. Let me check Spriter's resource. Because if there's anyone that's gonna have a bunch of fucking... Wait, Sprite database. Ooh. Yeah, here we go. Save image. Okay. Here. Open with paint. Where's my crop tool? Here we go. Select. It's right here. Crop. Save. So just to bring context about what the hell I'm talking about. This fucking pose that Iori does for his super move as you can see here, not exactly the same, but you'd be stupid to not see the obvious homage to it. So even Capcom are leaning into the whole like, no, Viper is a fucking SNK character. Like they're really leaning into that with her, and I dig it. All right, so there's that. But you know, the dress looks nice. I don't know if I'd ever actually. I feel like I could fuck with this outfit for Viper if I get her. If I see a really nice color of it. As of right now, it's like yeah. It's see, we got Alex wearing some fucking carny gym shit, which again, perfect characterization. Perfect characterization. Look at this dumb shit. The hoodie, the shorts, headphones. Like, this is like some home gym bullshit that Alex is wearing, and I fuck with it hard. I fuck with it nice. The fucking knee brace and everything. It's ugly in like the perfect way. It's perfectly ugly. You know what actually this reminds me of? I mean, well, one, it reminds me of like the quote unquote battle outfit that he had in Street Fighter V, just done way better. But this actually reminds me a little bit of the early concept art for Alex, where he was wearing like wrestling shorts. Like, I feel like that's the same cut. They're not as tight, obviously, but I feel like that's around the same cut as what he had in the old Street Fighter 3 New Generation artwork, where he's like, he beat up Balrog or something. Oh. And now we have Ingrid and the goddamn Midnight Bliss art. Midnight Bliss outfit. I never thought I would see it and not in this game. Like I thought I would have to wait for like a mod for this outfit to show up, but no, it's right here officially. I can't fucking believe that the Midnight Bliss art, the Midnight Bliss outfit, was officially chosen for Ingrid in this game. That's crazy to me. So here we go. Ingrid, Midnight Bliss. Now, of course, I do know that the Midnight Bliss outfit is pretty popular, at least in terms of like Japanese otaku culture for Ingrid, to the point that there have been multiple figures of Ingrid in that outfit. I wonder if, Hold on. Oh, they do have it. I want to point out that not only is there a figure of Ingrid wearing this outfit when Capcom Fighting Jam was coming out, or rather Capcom Fighting Evolution, not only is there a figure of that outfit. Hold on, let me pull up an image real quick. That works. Yeah, so, yeah, here. Not only is there a figure of this outfit when Capcom Fighting Evolution was a new game, not only is there an outfit for this, or rather, not only is there a figure for that outfit. Hold up a second. Let me hold this up. Yeah, not only is there a figure for that outfit, there are two of them. There is also a figure for the alternate color. There's two of them! You have the 1P color and the 2P color for Ingrid. So now I'm 2P color definitely has to be this one. There is no way it's not going to be the black and the black, white, and orange color. There's no way that's not going to be her official 2P color for this outfit. That's crazy. I have completely ignored Twitter when regards to Ingrid. I know that this has ruffled a lot of feathers, but fuck them. I'm glad it's here. Capcom are really going all out on Ingrid. Like, they are celebrating 20 years of a character that never really existed. It's crazy. Well, okay, maybe not 20 years, but like pretty close. Yeah, Ingrid gets the Midnight Bliss out. That's insane. I wonder if the prop lollipop is gonna show up at any point, or I wonder how they're going to bring that in. Yeah, but Sagat looks. I mean, of all these, Sagat looks good. He looks so fucking good in that suit. Yeah. I remember reading last year that Capcom was really trying to hire staff because they were gearing up for the big 30th anniversary of Street Fighter. Like, yeah, we're gonna have a ton of shit for Street Fighter 6 for the 30th anniversary, and I believe them now. I mean, I believed them then, obviously, but I really believe them now with how much shit Ingrid is coming in with, like outfits for, like unique outfits for the year for DLC characters. And the second part of this trailer is if you remember, in Street Fighter V would release like tracksuit DLC for the entire roster. You know, esports friendly tracksuits for all the characters. And you know, characters would like, you know, wear the tracksuits in different kind of ways for, which, you know, is pretty nice to show off their personality a bit more. They did it again. Drop check wear. Every character now gets a nice little esports friendly outfit. Not as much customization this time around, but I quite like it. I don't know if I'd use any of them honestly, but it ain't too bad. Everyone gets a nice little esports outfit. Only 2 colors this time around. Maybe, hopefully, there'll be more later on the line. Oh yeah, Bison! Fucking Bison gets the shoulder pads! Oh, that's good. I wish there was more shit like this. I understand why there isn't, but I wish there were more like dumb, like character specific elements like this, like Bison having the goddamn shoulder pads on his fucking tracksuit. It's so good. Terry, Mai, Elena, Sagat, Viper, Alex, Ingrid. Yeah, so everybody gets a nice little esports friendly outfit. So Ingrid's dropping with a whole bunch of shit. She's dropping with outfits for every character, and outfits for the year 3 roster, and a new fucking mode that allows your World Tour OC to have a unique arcade ladder with unique rewards. Ingrid dropping with so much shit, so I can only wonder what the fuck Capcom's cooking for next year. Like, obviously, obviously Capcom are going to, you know, for Capcom Cup, or even for EVO, which is coming up, like, in a couple of months, the year 4 season pass, right? Obviously they're going to be revealing that. So I'm wondering, what the fuck are Capcom gearing up for next year, or rather this year? Well, it's going to be all done next year, so what the fuck are they going to be doing for next year? For the big Street Fighter 30th anniversary. What the fuck are they cooking? I feel kind of bad, because I could sit here with a straight face, look into the camera. I could sit here with a straight face and look directly into the camera and tell you that Street Fighter 6 is unquestionably, like, the best, most content-rich, arguably the closest thing we can get to a perfect fighting game in the modern market, in terms of like expectations and like how crazy dev costs and time and expectations have ballooning up for the past like decade in terms of like what a game needs to be and like live servicing and all that shit, I feel like Street Fighter 6 is like the closest a fighting game could get to being a perfect modern video game. But I don't really like playing it all that much, which sucks. I don't like the homogenization of the characters. It's lame. I don't like how a lot of the cool things I like about certain characters had to be sanded down in order to make them applicable for the modern audience. It sucks, man. But yeah, no, Street Fighter 6 is like what I could argue like is the at this moment in time the perfect fighting game. Like the only thing that's left is to like, well, make it run better for older systems and have it genuinely be free to play. Like those are the only two things left that I would argue are preventing it from like reaching critical mass. Ugh. All right, next. This one's gonna have to be a footnote because there's not a lot to really talk about. But Tekken 8 is getting another guest character, and it's motherfucking Yujiro Hanma, which is a perfect selection. There's nothing to talk about for the trailer because it's just a bunch of screenshot. It's just a bunch of manga panels. Like we don't even see the character model. And again, this is really early because like again, we don't even have Bob yet. Like he's gonna be the last character. We get Bob and Roger haven't even been shown off. So this is just a teaser that we probably won't have any information about Yujiro until like at the very minimum of next year. Like I would say that we won't get anything about Yujiro until like around the time where Roger Jr. is coming. And when they start talking about Roger Jr., like okay, we'll start getting stuff on Yujiro. But yeah, Yujiro's gonna be the fourth character. Perfect. Absolutely perfect choice of a character for Tekken. Because if power is everything, who else do you get than the most powerful creature on Earth? Fucking Yujiro Hanma. I don't know what the fuck that song is. I don't watch Baki. Absolutely perfect character choice. Not much to say other than that. Okay. Time for the KOF hour. Or rather, the Fatal Fury hour. Might as well show this one on stream. I don't care much for the animated trailers because they're trailers with no gameplay. But might as well show this up on stream. There was So immediately I don't like this, right? If you remember, you might remember this splat. You might remember this one, Splats. For Marco's ending in Mark of the Wolves, Marco's ending has him win the tournament, and then when as soon as comes in to be like, the dojo breaker came. He's fucking up the dojo, right? And this game seems to be retconning that the dojo breaker, instead of being Yamazaki, who honestly should be in this game. Yamazaki is one of the few classic Fatal Fury characters that I would have no problem showing up for DLC in City of the Wolves. But instead of it being Yamazaki, it's retconned now that it was actually Mr. Big. I love that the bear is just there. I love that the bear is just part of the crew now. That's kind of funny. I always thought that the bear was just like specifically Marco's training partner, but no. Kyokugen Dojo just has a goddamn bear. I don't know who this white girl is. I have a distinct feeling I am supposed to know who this white girl is. Like, maybe it's Alice? Maybe that's what they're going for, but I think Alice has blue eyes, so it can't be Alice. Like, maybe they're trying to bring back Alice Chrysler or something? I don't know. But, like, this white girl has quite a lot of accessories that make me believe that they're trying to gear her up as, like, a new character. Headband, the tights, the gloves. Like, Yuri light. A little bit Yuri coded. We'll see where this goes. And, again, a goddamn bear. And also the glasses nerd.
He just...
No! Not the precious Gyokugen signboard! Oh, that's enough Dragon Fist crap. Nobody'll miss it. Weaklings get taken out. That's just how things work around here.
I will say this, I'm glad that... I mean, obviously, Mr. Big is getting played in this trailer because he's an art-defining character, and Robert is an art-defining character, obviously. But I do like that they are still showing that even after Kain is kind of maybe sort of a good guy now, that no, Southtown is still the seedy crime syndicate underbelly of Southtown are still moving shit behind the scenes, and Mr. Big is still clearly a part of that. I do like this.
That all you got? Kyokugen ain't much, huh? Shut your mouth! Oh, Shogoken!
I will say this though, I understand it's important for setting the stage of bringing in Mr. fucking Karate. I understand that, but bro, Marco Rodriguez is like pound for pound like one of the best Kyokugen characters in the setting and in gameplay. And here he gets chomped out by Mr. Big, who in turn got his shit pushed in by Takuma. I don't want to get too much into the whole power scaling bullshit, but this is at least implying that Mr. Big is on a level above Takuma. Wait, like, and it's like I don't think he's up there, man. I like Mr. Big, but he is nowhere near the level of like Takuma, which means he should be nowhere near on the level of Marco. Like, Mr. Big immediately became a jobber when like Geese and Krauser started rolling in.
Good night. Master wins!
Keep in mind, by the way, that Blaster Wave is like... You know what? I don't bring it in. It's not important. Robert Garcia! The Ferrari man himself!
Our dojo.
Master.
Mr. Marco.
I was far too careless there. How will I even begin to apologize to Master Ryo? No! It's still too soon for forgiveness! I can still fight!
Mr. Marco.
Are you okay?
It's you!
Okay. I need to say something about this. So, in all of the like Obari, in all this like latest Obari trailers, Terry Bogard, the way that Obari has been drawing Terry Bogard, he's been leaning really hard on like trying to find like this handsome, rugged kind of look for Terry, like, because he's not full on Ikemen like Rock Howard is. But he's leaning a bit more into it with like every single trailer to try and make him look more like pretty. Not like handsome, but like specifically like kind of pretty look for Terry. I don't know how to feel about that, because I feel like if we're gonna go for like the pretty guy, I feel like Andy's more the pretty boy between Terry and Andy, and like Terry's more like the rugged kind of guy. But I don't know, it's just a personal thing that I'm not quite sold on. But we'll see. Are you okay?
Terry Bogard!
And this is when I had to stop the stream. Stop watching it for the first time. Terry pulls out the most 2002 phone I've ever fucking seen. It should have been... I'm pretty sure that if it wasn't for licensing issues, Terry would have pulled out a fucking T-Mobile sidekick. But oh god, pulls out this fucking... I love it. No. City of the Wolves and Mark of the Wolves is very strictly a 2000s ass game. This game takes place in like 2003 or some shit, and they are dedicating themselves to that. Pulls out this T-Mobile bullshit. I love I fucking love it, man. I love this so much. Although, if we were honest, Terry Bogard should have a fucking Nokia brick. Terry Bogard would have a Nokia brick, because that thing is indestructible.
Hope I'm not butting in. I know this is Kyokugen business. Yo.
I also kind of love that. Yeah, no, Terry knows. Terry has fucking Robert on speed dial. Like, yeah, he just knows Rio and Robert. He's cool like that. Which implies, by the way, that Ryo Sakazaki in Fatal Fury 2 is actually canon. That Terry and Rio did fight for real.
Bet you already know, but some stuff's gone down.
Yeah, I heard. I'm making my way over right now.
Figured as much. Gonna handle this yourself, huh?
I do not like the facial hair for Robert. I know they've been doing this since like KOF 14, but I'm still not sold on it. I don't quite like it. I like Robert when he's clean shaven. But that's more of a personal thing, but sure,
Figured as much. Gonna handle this yourself, huh?
Oh, I'll handle it, all right. I'll pay him back 100-fold.
Robert sounded like he came straight from the fucking Sopranos. And there's Yuri! There's Yuri! So, I like this. It actually confirms, or I hope it confirms, that after the end of Art of Fighting 3, Robert and Yuri actually did hook up. They are a couple now. Hold up. Can I, hold up. What is she wearing? I see the hoodie, I see the tank top. And she's got the shorts too. Okay. I didn't catch the shorts. See, now I'm wondering, are they gonna bring Yuri back? I feel like they would, because Yuri is incredibly popular. Super popular character, especially in Japan. I feel like it would actually be a missed opportunity if Yuri was not in the game. Was not added to the game later. Like I said, I have given up. I have given up on City of the Wolves becoming I have given up on City of the Wolves being Mark of the Wolves 2. They are not going to bring any of the proposed characters from Mark of the Wolves 2, and I've just come to accept that. So, if they want to bring in all the fan favorites from Fatal Fury, sure, bring in... Even though Yuri is an art-defining character, like, she's so fucking popular, I feel like they could... If Yuri was brought back, it would boost the numbers significantly. Everybody loves Yuri. She's a fan favorite character. And she looks good. You get to see Milf... not really Milf Yuri. She looks more like normal Yuri. Just... we'll see. I mean, her braid is like slightly shorter. It's around shoulder length rather than being like waist length. That seems to be really it. But yeah, Milf Yuri. Sure. Also, this song, by the way, I think this is Beauty and Beast. Hold up, let me double check. Let me double check my sources here. I think it's Beauty and Beast, which is from KOF, by the way. So I find it odd that they're putting a KOF song here and not a Art of Fighting song. Yeah, let me double check here. Let me double check here. Okay, it's not Beauty and Beast. No, I think it's an Orochi Saga song actually. Let's see. Let me check the KOF theme song. Sway Man's Heart. It's not that. It's definitely not that one. Longhorn Beetle, maybe. What's 97? Well, let me go through it. Let me go for 96. What's 90? Only start this one. I know it's not Sway Man's Heart because I love that song. Let me check. Was it Longhorn Beetle? Oh, it is! It's the Lenfin. Thank you for following. Yeah, it's this. I'm letting the song play out. Fuck it. I like it. So it is Longhorn Beetle. Again, quite odd that it's referencing a KOF song in this Art of Fighting character for a Fatal Fury game. But it's a good song. SK music is always goated. Lularay, Choconnichi, what's up, JP? Welcome back. Lularay. Oh, Tila! Welcome. You're probably not here. You just probably just dropped your viewers off here and left. But, man, I wanna have a collab with Tila. I don't know what we would do though. I remember. Oh fuck, you are here. Oh shit. I guess I shouldn't have said that out loud. Whatever, I'll say it. I do want to do a collab with you at some point. It doesn't have to be. I mean, for right now, it doesn't have to be like stream content because I had to give some bearings first. But I don't know what we would do. I remember way back when trying to proposition a Jurassic Park fighting game for PS1. But I can save that for another time because I'm trying to. I mean, okay, all right. If I want to be honest, the real goal is a Tales of playthrough, a Tales of co-op playthrough, because I feel like that is like one of the. That's the perfect middle ground between your RPG autism and my beat 'em up autism. But I don't know which one would actually work for that. And again, I feel like having a collab, like I feel like it is a stretch to have, our first collab, we haven't really talked before, is to be this long RPG. Like that's that's a bit much. Like, I feel like that should be something that we build up towards. Yeah, but that's the end goal right now. But like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I need to be more I almost said provocative. That is the wrong word. Proactive is the word I want to say. I need to be more proactive when it comes to this kind of shit. At the very least, I should start streaming more so I have a better. So I'm like, I want to start streaming more than once a week. I'm not gonna be able to do that. I don't know if I could do it this week. This week's pretty busy for me lately, but next week I'll have to get back to my scheduled streams for like Friday 2D Fighter Maker and Sunday Shining Force. I need to get back to doing that. I have to see what Friday looks like. If my Friday's not busy, I could start doing that. Yeah, but no, that's again, that's for later. Ooh, actually, hold up. I need to search something real quick. Has Primal Rage 2 been dumped on Fightcade? No, it hasn't. Fuck. Primal Rage 2 would have been such a good OLED game. Oh well. Alright. Actually, I don't even remember if Primal Rage 1 is on Fightcade. Because it's not an FB news. Yeah, I'll look that up later. Okay. Anyway. Mr.KARATE trailer. There's Yuri. She looks nice. If there was another auto fighting character that will definitely show up, like somewhere down the line, I think Yuri's a good contender. She's super popular. She's super cute. And she has lore established in City of the Wolves. So, and she's a fan favorite. She would definitely bring a number, so. I really want to see Yuri freed from the shackles of KOF 13, where they made her Akuma basically. When Yuri's whole thing is that, she just steals moves from other games. So I want them to go back to that. Where like, it's Yuri. What move set is she gonna have this time? Nobody knows. She's just stealing shit from other games. That used to be her thing. Especially like in KOF 2003, she had the fucking Raging Demon. She had the fucking Shungoku Satsu. And only in that one game. Never had it in any other game. Bro, imagine they bring Yuri back and they pull a maximum impact treatment where they just give her every single move that she's ever had up to that point. Oh, it'd be fucking funny as hell. The wall bounce / kick, dude. Oh. Okay. Back to trailer. But again, yeah. Wait, hold up.
Figured as much.
I want to listen to this Longhorn Beetle again. Like, is this? I want to see. Is this a new arrangement of the song? Because I played the arcade version. Like, is this a new arrangement or is this the 95 arrangement?
Handle this yourself, huh?
96. 90.
Oh, I'll handle it, all right.
6 arrangement.
I'll pay him back 100-fold.
Okay, I'm going back to this. I want to play the arranged version. I want to see, is this a new arrangement? Or is this the... '96 arranged soundtrack. Yeah, I want to say this is not a new arrangement, but I don't know for sure. Oh god, the song's buffering! Oh no, the song's buffering! Okay, let me pause it a little bit. Alright, that should... Okay, never mind, it didn't help at all! Oh, that sucks. I hate it when that happens. This could be my ending song. Strong song. I'm not playing. I want to get to when the beat drops. Yeah, no, it's a new arrangement. Oh, it was probably just made for the trailer. But oh, I would love if there was a new arrangement of Longhorn Beetle for the jukebox. SNK music is always fucking goated.
My dad told me a story once. About a time you fought against geese. He said there was this presence at your back, like a roaring beast.
Oh, wait a minute!
He said there was this presence at your back.
This is just the redrawn. This is just redrawn from the Art of Fighting 1 box art.
Roaring beast.
Hold up. No,
he
hold
said
up.
there was this presence at your back, like a...
Hold up. Yeah, I believe it's Art of Fighting 1. No, not. Wait, what's the box art or was it the poster art? I mean, I think they were used interchangeably for that one. No, it's Art of Fighting 2! No, not 1, it was 2. Because it was the one that was the fight between Robert and Ryo. Right? Yeah. Robert and Ryo are having a standoff. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice homage.
roaring beast.
That's pretty good.
Sounds about right. What? You think he made it all up? Don't tell me you forgot who I am. I'm the Raging Tiger.
The Raging Tiger is back to fight again!
Nobody disrespects Kyokugen while the tiger's around. Daddy, pay attention. You might see that beast.
Yeah? I'll be watching.
Hey, Robert, buddy!
Nah. Mr. Karate.
Mr. Karate! Your accent's slipping a bit, Robert. Why didn't you get an actual Italian guy? Hold up, did I see something? I did not see nothing. Never mind. I thought I saw something. Nice 3D image of that quad.
Tengu mask? No way! It's the legend himself!
He's actually here in the flesh. Is that...
Stand up! If you want to master Kyokugen Karate, you'll need to start by getting up off the floor. The dojo, the sign, it can all be rebuilt as long as you're willing. If you need a legend to prove it to you.
A coin!
You're looking right at him.
He stood! Master Marco!
Master!
Master!
That's the spirit. But don't mind me if I'm not as cheery. I probably won't feel any better until I
The
go
Blue
and settle
Moon
the
Factory.
score.
Very nice. Is he gonna drive through the... Oh, nice 3D image of the car. Are you gonna run him over? Okay, he's not gonna run him over. Wait a goddamn minute! Did they do the Akira bike slide with a fucking car? Yeah, okay, straight ahead. Yeah, they just did the. I don't care how overplayed the Akira bug slide is. It's still the coolest shot that's ever been animated. I don't care. It's so sick. I don't care how overplayed it is. It never stops being cool.
That was easy.
Que vale. You runts better get out of the way. Or I'm gonna make you. What's this? An ass.
Ooh, Mojo! They actually. Okay, hold up a second. None of you care about this, but I care about this a lot. So the song that's starting to play is MOJO. MOJO version 1, which is Robert's theme from Art of Fighting 3. And apparently, SNK has had troubles getting very specifically the arranged version of the Art of Fighting 3 soundtrack due to licensing issues. I don't know what kind of licensing issues, but the fact that this is not a rearrangement and it's just the actual fucking arranged version of Art of Fighting 3 music makes me wonder if they're gonna add the arranged soundtrack for the jukebox. That would be so fucking sick. The music in Art of SNK music is always good, but Art of Fighting 3's music is so fucking good. It has like these multiple recurring leitmotifs throughout the entire soundtrack. It's so good. Oh, the Art of Fighting 3 soundtrack is so good. Okay. Oh, please. SNK, do not let me down.
You runts better get out of the way. Or I'm gonna make you. What's this? An ass-kicking buffet? Just when I was getting hungry. Hope you thugs are ready!
Hold up. What do we got here?
When I was getting hungry.
So first we got key charge.
Hope you thugs are ready!
Okay, what do you got? Ooh. Alright, what do we got? Alright, standee. Knee. Nothing too special there. Goketsuji. Goketsuji. Boom! Right, the rapid kick, alright. A really shitty looking Koken. Oh, the 6-8! The 2-8! Ah, the 6-8. I love that kick, dude. And Koryukin. The DP. And the dive kick? Wait, is Robert gonna have the dive kick in this game? Oh, please tell me he has the dive kick in this game. It's gonna be so fucking stupid.
Well, look who it is. Mr. Karate.
Why'd you ransack the dojo? Was that just to throw me out?
You're the latest iteration of the legend. You've even inherited that old badger's moves. I've been itching to see you fight for real.
You sound mighty confident, but your nose is about to look like my masks.
Hate to see the legend end here. The Kyokugen is done and done!
We'll see, Big. You get good!
Gotta put more emphasis on that.
Knockout time!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hien Shibuka. That's retro. When was the last time Robert had Hien Shibuka? Normally he has a... I forget what it's called. The Hien Shibuka, I think? No, Hien Shinkukyaku? I forget. He normally gets a spinning move. It's more reminiscent of like Ken's Tatsu, where it's like it doesn't knock down, and it's more of like a pressure tool than a knockdown. So, is he actually gonna have the classic Hien Shibuka? Not even Rio has the classic Hien Shibuka.
Kyokugen is done and done!
We'll see, Big. You get good!
Hold up. Okay. You get king. One arm though. Classic. is he gonna be? Wait, is Robert gonna be a charge character? Wait, because the classic Kin Shippukyaku. Wait, the classic Kin Shippukyaku is a charge motion, and here we see Robert doing the one arm Ryugekiken, which is also a charge motion. Oh shit, is Robert gonna be a charge character? Because I've been wondering when are they gonna go back to making Robert a charge character? Because I like when Robert's a charge character, honestly. 1999 charge Robert Ikaze. We'll see. I'm gonna go through Robert's character breakdown after this. I'm really interested to see like what they do with Robert in this game. Because I've seen a couple of things on Twitter and they make me really excited to play the character that I will not be able to do yet because I don't have I didn't buy the DLC yet. But I'm so interested to see what they do with Robert in this game. Also, my lone raid, Choconnichi, what's up, bitches? How y'all doing? I'm looking at fighting game trailers because I'm the fighting game guy in FlaVR. So here's what associate here, right? Also, he's come back to lame as hell, but also this is what I'm interested in: the classic Kien Shippukyaku, which neither Ryo or Robert have had for like a long time. Even Takuma, I'm trying to remember when was the last. I mean, I know that Takuma's had it. I mean, I know that they tend to keep the classic Kien Shippukyaku for Takuma. But I'm trying to remember if even if Takuma had it in 13. I know he had a version of it in 13, but I don't know if it was the exact same one where it's like charge into the flying straight kick with the roundhouse kick follow up. He is literally what if Robert was Mr. Karate Boss Mode Garcia. Technically, he's not, because that version of Robert already existed in Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. And even that is looking different from what we get in this game.
Knockout time! Kyokogen had a good run, but all stories gotta end. Master win!
Oh god, that's a terrible call. Yeah, whoever's directing these voice actors really needs to sit them down with the games they're from to get the delivery of these lines right.
Master win!
Like, bro, that's a super move. You have to yell like a super. How Shokoken! Come on, put some emphasis in it, man. Like, I was willing to let the Ryugekiken slide because it's a normal special move, even if he doesn't say hello, Robert. Because Robert, he really stretches out there. He goes like Ryugekiken, like he really overemphasizes it. But like, I'm willing to let it slide because it's a normal special move. But like, bro, how Shokoken is like the signature special move of the Kyokugen Karate. Like, put your chest in it, man. Come on.
Knockout time! Kyokogen had a good run, but all stories gotta end. Master win!
Like, yeah, Mr. Pig sounds like he's doing a super move.
Get ready!
Okay, I'm appreciating the Dorias. Even though that's not what Robert says when he does his Kyokugen Ryogi. When Robert does his Kyokugen Ryogi, he says Soria, 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 Soria! And he ends with a nice Doraya! Right? That's how he does his. That's not how he does his. It's too soft. It is too soft, and it's also not the right attack call. He goes Soria. And he also rolls the R. Soria! He likes to roll the R's when he does his. That being said, this is a large step up from what SNK English voice acting used to be. It's still not good, but it's definitely better. It's Leyland Industry Plant. Thank you for following. Assuming you're not a bot. Oh, okay.
now! The finisher!
And the mask slips off. Ben Harrington, you gotta work. Ben Harrington, do a better job next time. Okay, so that's the Obari trailer. And now we get into the meat. Like I said, I didn't buy the DLC, so I don't have access to the character. But I still want to see the character breakdown. What do we got here? I am so fucking interested to see what they give Robert in this game. MOJO version 1, the arcade version. I'll take it. They've been really even with 15, KL15, they're really making like MOJO Robert's definitive theme, and I fucks with it. I do. I love that they're actually putting for these characters as individuals, not just like the team theme. Like, no, this is Robert's theme. Apparently, I also on my stream that DOA 7 was teased. Is it true? Yes, DOA. There was a new DOA trailer. There has been no gameplay, but you get the. It's like why am I losing it? Why am I losing it? Whatever. It was a teaser trailer of like Hayabusa and Kasumi fighting, but it wasn't actual game footage. I mean, I guess I could pull that up. It's nothing really to talk about. Let me download that one real quick. Unless there was a new one that I just didn't know about. Let's see, DOA 7 trailer. No, same trailer. Same trailer from like a couple of months ago. Link. Yeah, let me download this real quick. Like I said, it's nothing to talk about. But might as well. It's not even really called DOA 7. It's called just New Dead or Alive Project. Doesn't even have an official name. Even though it's very clearly DOA 7 and it's very clearly going to be after a time skip. Yeah, put this up. So nice little Sakura Blossoms, this Kasumi. Yep, 30th anniversary. And as you might have been able to tell here, you know, Hayabusa and Kasumi. And both getting new outfits. Hayabusa is obviously designing his outfit based off of the Irigaki redesign for Hayabusa for Ninja Gaiden Black. Kasumi seems to be getting a redesign that combines elements of her yukata from the ending of Dead or Alive 5's story mode. Which, I'll be fair, I like that outfit. I like the yukata that she gets in that game. But also, obviously little bits and pieces of like her classic design with the leg slits and the fat fucking tits, obviously. And I'll let the trail play out again. If you listen very closely, the song that's being played is yet another rendition of Hirohita, which I don't mind. I like Hirohita. It's definitely Kasumi's definitive theme, but it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite theme for Kasumi, but, you know, it is the definitive Kasumi theme, Hirohita. To be fair, though, this trailer is also kind of implying that, at the very least, this trailer is implying that the game of Dead or Alive 7 takes place after Ninja Gaiden 4. Because in Ninja Gaiden 4, there is a cutscene. There is a brief cutscene of like Hayabusa and Kasumi talking. Like after Kasumi takes her place as the head of Mugen Tenshin. But it's more like a teaser. Like, you don't really talk about anything important. Just like, oh, hey, Kasumi finally showed up in a Ninja Gaiden game. So, they're clearly setting something up with this. Don't know what, though. At the very least, it's like, oh yeah, Kasumi is now the head of the Mugen Tenshin clan. Cool, got it. Because both Genra's fucking Kishiden and Genra are both fucking dead. So it's like, yeah. I wonder. I'm assuming this also means that Ayane is now the leader of the Hajinmon sect, or maybe they're rolled into one clan now. I don't know. We'll see if they're ever. There's really nothing. Okay, despite the ninjas being like the main driving force of the plot of Dead or Alive games, they're not really that important. They're more like enforcers. When it comes to like the actual capital P plot of the Dead or Alive games, it's more about like Doatek, Helena, Christie, yeah, mostly just like the shit that's going around with Doatek that are like kind of basically the umbrella of the Dead or Alive game of the Dead or Alive series. Like, yeah, the ninjas are around and they're important, kind of, but they've never been really plot critical. They tend to have their own plot lines that are completely separate from the main Dead or Alive branch, except when Hayabusa comes in to just kill people, because that's what he does best, even in the Dead or Alive games. Like, Dead or Alive 5 is the closest that they ever got to intersecting, and it's more like, oh yeah, there's a Kasumi clone going around doing shit, find her. Not a fan of Kasumi anymore, there's better options. Yeah, but again, Kasumi is extremely important. Not only as the poster girl of Dead or Alive, but also her in relationship to Mai Shiranui, in that she is very clearly, very blatantly even inspired by Mai Shiranui, and the crossover between her being the middle ground between like 3D influence with Sega and Virtua Fighter, and 2D influence with 2D and like SNK. Because this might sound crazy, but despite how worldwide and popular that Capcom and Street Fighter is, when it comes to actual like game design and influence, in terms of mechanical influence, SNK has influenced more 2D games than Capcom have. Like when you look at like on a mechanical level and in terms of like character inspiration level, SNK has had more influence when it comes to like other fighting games, their characters and their mechanics, than Capcom did. Capcom set the benchmark with Street Fighter, but in terms of like the refinement of what a fighting game could be, that's SNK's influence. Like, I don't need to talk. Do I need to talk about how Soul Bad Guy is literally just Harry Bogard? Anyway, so that's a thing. Teaser trailer, 30th anniversary of Dead or Alive. Nothing really to talk about. We'll see what happens in a couple of months. I'm assuming that they will show. I'm assuming something will be shown off for Evo. But we'll see. Anyway, where's the character breakdown? Where is it? Here it is. The Robert character breakdown. Show me what you got, Robert. Wait, never mind. That's the animated trailer. I labeled this incorrectly. How far of is Evo? I believe this year Evo Vegas is taking place in July? Let me see. Evo events. No, Evo this year is going to be June 26th. Is going to be June 26th, June 28th. So the very end of June. I should check to see. I mean, I guess I could. I mean, I guess I could post this. It's no harm. It's no harm. Evo website. It's just a countdown. It's not anything really important. But I'll have to check Twitter to see if there's been any official say of what the BYOC area is going to be doing this year. I hope. I really hope Shattered Realms is going to be there. Shadow Realms, Frostfire. I've been looking forward to those two games coming out. And the official game. I mean, I guess official games, Street Fighter. Yeah, fuck it. I could have it on screen. It's fine. Yeah, so the official on it here: Street Fighter 6, Under Night In-Birth 2, Invincible Versus. I'm shocked that's a main game still. VSAV. To be fair, VSAV, good game, but that's really more of a Japanese-centric fighting game. I almost said wrestling game because I'm fucking retarded. Yeah, VSAV, as good as VSAV is, and as important as VSAV is, that's really a Japanese game. Japan loves VSAV. I mean, America also loves VSAV. When it comes to like regional people, when it comes to like fighting in regions, VSAV is a Japanese game. Tekken 8, of course. Grand Blue Rising, makes sense. Strive, makes sense. Central Fiction, another retro game. This one also kind of makes sense, although to be fair. Okay, so for Central Fiction, right? Japanese game, obviously. But also, I feel like the closest there have ever been to like America and Japan clashing on a game like that wasn't Street Fighter, I would say it'd be BlazBlue. Like, yes, there was an absolutely legendary run between Sonic Fox and Goichi, the best in America versus the best in Japan in Dragon Ball FighterZ. But it was really kind of those two. And even then, the big scene that was really showing out for Dragon Ball FighterZ was France. Dragon Ball FighterZ is a French game. When it comes to like the best players of that game, it's France. Save the Wolves makes sense. Rise of Aether 2. Apparently, there's been some controversy on this one. Something involving Ludwig. I don't quite remember. I think Ludwig was like paying people. Yeah, I think it was like if you register for Rivals of Aether 2, then Ludwig will pay for your travel or something like that, which had artificially inflated the numbers for it, which sucks. But maybe if people are getting free paid trips to Evo, then maybe the Rivals of Aether 2 players will sign up for other games since it's a free trip to Evo. Virtua Fighter 5 Revo World Stage. I understand why this is here. I get it. Sega wants to drum up influence and support for the upcoming Virtua Fighter game, of which I did show off the footage for, the Bilibili footage for. Game looks really good. But again, Virtua Fighter is very much a Japanese game. Japan never stopped playing VF, and they are the best at VF, unquestionably. So when it comes to VF, as much as I want to watch the whole tournament, it's really going to be like, yeah, just wait until all the Americans get kicked out of the bracket and it becomes a Japanese tournament. That's when I want to start watching. 2XKO. I had nothing to say about it. Never played it. Looks good, but I don't feel like downloading Riot spyware on my fucking computer. We'll see. I'm trying to think. As I'm gonna be that guy and say that if for a more America-centric retro fighting game, I would straight up replace VSAV with like MKX or MK9. Mortal Kombat 9 or Mortal Kombat X. Straight up. But we'll see what the BYOC does. Because there's definitely going to be some of the realm representation at the BYOC because it's fucking Evo. And to be fair, I did see that during Combo Breaker that there was an uptick in people playing MK12. So it seems that people, the diehards of MK12, are starting to show out and put out like really good fucking matches. But we'll see where that goes. There was even to be fair, I shouldn't be using Combo Breaker as a benchmark for this because Combo Breaker kind of is like where Mortal Kombat shines the most because it's in Illinois, where Midway and NRS are kind of located. So of course they're gonna be showing out for Combo Breaker. But even with that, like there was a lot of NRS footage at Combo Breaker. Like there were separate tournaments for like every modern game, bracket modern game. Like so like MK9, MKX, MK11, MK12, Injustice 1 and Injustice 2 all had their own separate brackets. Which I'm kind of disappointed. I'm kind of disappointed that to be fair, they probably didn't have any of the retro MK games because that collection is rancid ass, and I'm hoping beyond hope that they fix that shit so that next year there can be tournaments for the classic games like Ultimate MK3, and if you want to push it, maybe MK2. And maybe if you really want to push it, MK4. And I do hope, beyond hope, that NRS sucks off WB enough to have a goddamn 3D collection. It's been long enough. I want a 3D collection for the Mortal Kombat games. They deserve to be preserved as well. Trust me, if the 3D games get preserved, you are not ready for the Deadly Alliance tournaments. That Deadly Alliance goes fucking hard, bro. I'm telling you, Deadly Alliance goes fucking hard in the pro scene. Okay. Enough of that. Back to the actual character breakdown. That's still the animated trailer. Character breakdown. There we go. All right. SNK. What do you got cooking for Robert? Drago Supremos. Actually, let me look at this shit. Okay, DP break, classic. Hienshipu Kyak break into teleport. Okay, so we're immediately getting into the shit because one of the most fucked up things, of which there are many, but the most fucked up thing about Mr.KARATE, in KOF 13 specifically, is that he was able to dash cancel his special moves. Now, normally he would do this off of a counter, stance, because you would use the counter stance into the dash to kind of like as a pseudo Roman cancel to make combos and juggles that were not normal. Because the thing about Mr.KARATE in 13 is that he could just juggle you to death off of literally anything. So, how are they gonna handle this in this game? Probably just make it so that only the rev moves have juggle potential. Probably that's the safe way to do it. Hold up a second. Do it again. Okay, that fireball has a lot of startup, but some versions of Mr.KARATE are able to charge up the projectile, and I want to see if they do that with Robert. Although, to be fair, that's kind of become more of a Yuri thing over time. But it started with Mr.KARATE. Like, you can charge up your fireball to do basically a free super. You get hit. Ooh! First of all, counter stance, fucked up. But also, this axe kick is from like Art of Fighting 3. The Art of Fighting 3 is the only time Robert has had an axe kick like this. So they're bringing that back. Ooh. It seems to be counter only though, which kind of sucks. If he could do it on command, I wonder if it would OTG. Because that was also the big thing about Robert's axe kick in Art of Fighting 3 is that it could OTG. It didn't do a lot of damage, but the fact that it was there was pretty nice. Oh! Oh! Okay, what is it called? What is it called? What is it called? Shodan Kyak! Shodan Kyak, the running command grab. Oh shit, they're for real about this. He's actually Mr. Karate in this game. The Shodan Kyak, like this is something that only Takuma had. It's a running command grab. Oh shit. They're serious. He's actually Mr. Karate in this game. With the art of fighting, the classic sound effect. Projectile reflect! Projectile reflect! Wait, is that? Okay. Oh, that's crazy. Dragon Burst maneuver. Guinea kick! You need Dragon Burst maneuver? Oh, Dragon Burst is the name of his teleport cancel, I'm assuming. Yup. Alright. It's called Dragon Burst in this game. Oh, I was right! That is the classic Shibuya. The flying kick into the roundhouse kick with the jump off afterwards. That's classic. That's Art of Fighting 1 shit. Oh, damn. Choo! The kick! Okay. Okay, alright. So, the main mechanic of Art of Fighting 1. Actually no. The main mechanic of Art of Fighting is the spirit meter. And how the spirit meter works is that when you use a special move, it makes your spirit meter go down. It's basically your mana pool for your special moves is the spirit meter. And when you do special moves, it decreases your spirit meter. However, you can key charge to manually build up your spirit meter. But you can also taunt to take away spirit meter. So there's this really interesting metagame when you're playing Art of Fighting of like, okay, do you want damage or do you want to manipulate spirit meter? Like either build up your own or take away your opponent's. Robert in this game, they gave him a spirit charge mechanic that decreases his rev gauge, which lets him do more rev specials. That's spirit charge. That's crazy. Oh, and he can taunt to fill the other person's rev gauge. They translated the spirit mechanic for just Mr. Karate. That's fucking sick. I have been wanting Capcom to do this with Dan for like 20 years. To make the joke come full circle. And SNK decides to do it. That's so fucking sick, bro. Oh, that's sick. And they call it Raz! The good old Razzmatazz. Oh, that's good. The good old Razzmatazz. Oh, that's good. Because in Art of Fighting 3, and only in Art of Fighting 3, they localized taunts as Raz. I can't believe they kept that. That's so stupid. It's stupid, but I'm on board. He has the dive kick! Okay, but does it have the gimmick where like if you aim it at the opponent's legs, it becomes a low? Because that's the super fucked up thing about dive kicks. If you angle it correctly, it becomes a jumping low. It's so fucked up. Ora! Dive kick. Alright. Stance into command grab into Shokoken. Ryugekin! Oh, he doesn't do the Ryugekin. Oh, he doesn't say it like that anymore. Okay. Alright, so that explains why he doesn't say it like that in the trailer. Because he doesn't say it like that anymore. He doesn't say it like Ryugekin. Ooh! Okay, hold on. Doesn't look like a charge move. It does not look like a charge move. So Robert is not a charge character. Oh, the one hand blast, dude. All the classic Mr.KARATE shit. Oh, dude. I desperately want this to be full screen. Because when Takuma had this version of his fireball, it was 1, invisible, 2, full screen. It was fucked up. It's great. Comes out slow, so avoid using it up close. What? Eats through other projectiles. Oh shit. I'm trying to remember. Does any other character have this as a normal move? Like, no, normally that's a rep thing. We're like, yeah, you do the superpowered version of your projectile that eats other projectiles, right? No, this one is a normal special and just eats through it. Oh, that's crazy. That's sick. Heavy and red versions you can dash cancel out of. Okay. Okay, you can't charge it for the House of Koken. Nice. Excellent. Nice. Charge it up for this free super. With the dash cancel. Alright. Yeah, it's the classic one. I'm shocked this isn't a charge move. Normally, the idea behind the Hien Shibuya is that it has no startup, but it's a charge move, so it's earned that. But if this is a motion, that's crazy. Hien Shibuya. Yep, with the jump away, that's Art of Fighting 1 shit. That's crazy. And you can break it. What is the downside of this move? So far, this looks like this move has literally no downsides. Dash cancel on hit. I'm assuming on board. Can you dash backwards? Because if you can dash backwards, that Yep, DP is DP. Invincible on startup because this is a retro style game. Dash cancel, and you can break it. Yep. Wait, can he not? Wait, hold on. I wasn't paying attention. Can he? Okay, no, you can't dash cancel it, but you can break it. Yep, classic. Ooh, the 2-hit axe kick. Class. You don't see that too much anymore. 2-hit axe kick. Wait, you can charge it? Ooh, you can hold that shit. Ooh. And it. Oh, wait. Yeah, let's say Kyoki no Yuga. Yeah, it does the pop, pop, brrrr. Free super. Okay. Pop, pop, brrrr. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you hold the special to get a free super. That's sick. Oh, I'm trying to remember. Like, you know, Yuri could do that with her fireball, and like Shin Woo could do that with his his charge with his dashing straight. Yeah, I love this. Charge up, or rather hold the button to do a free super. That's so sick. But that's a hard call out though. That's a prediction, not a reaction. Yep, rev charge. Get kick. Get kick. Art of Fighting 1. And that's the Art of Fighting 1 version too, where he does it all with one leg. That's only in Art of Fighting 1 if I recall correctly too. Okay, and the Rev version is Art of Fighting 2, where he switches legs to do the roundhouse kick finisher. Drago Supreme. Okay, Robert is now a stance character. Okay. Don't like that, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, run up into Soran Kyak. Counter. Automatic counter. Multiple counters. Projectile. Ooh! Backdash cancel. Okay, so so I wonder if there's some shit that you can do by doing the backdash cancel from stance in corner. There has to be some grime that he could do from that. Oh wait! Oh, stance change! Oh, that's the Robert stance from 2003. Oh shit! Now that I think about it, this outfit's kind of similar to 2003 as well. Like the light blue shirt. Well, it was more of a waistcoat, but like, yeah, no. 2003 Robert, holy shit. That one never gets any rep. Short on cut. Classic. Running command grab. Yeah, so basically any rev special he could just go into teleport, into dash cancel. Oh, he can't do it manually. I highly doubt that's an OTG though, but that's cool. Dash counter, yup. This seems to do more damage, and also the cost of the dash follow. Anti-protective. But if your time is good, you can send it back. That's cool as hell. And you can dash cancel after that too! Dragon step. Woo! Okay, but is that... How does it handle multi-hit moves though? I'm assuming it slows. I want to see what that looks like from a multi-hit move. Into command grab. Oh! Axe kick on the backdash. Oh, I don't have a Twitch rate thing. I should fix that. I never thought anybody read on Twitch. Oh, Choconnichi, what's up? Bitch, how you doing? Okay, so combo god, backstep into axe kick, into follow up into just wherever the fuck you want. Okay, so Mr.KARATE is definitely the combo god character. Fight for your life. Actually, that's smart. Give him the best rev moves in the game, but also give him the key charge to manually cool himself down. Oh. But how does that work when he's in burnout though? I'm assuming that when he's in burnout, he can use key charge to quicken to get himself out of burnout faster. That has to be how it works. Yep. Stance bait. Classic. Toryusen. It's kind of like a shittier version of the Ichigeki Hisatsu. I mean, it's fine. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, just use the Ichigeki for his rev blow. You know what? That works. That's... Okay, as much as I like the art of fighting, as much as I love that sound effect for art of fighting, it's getting too much play here. It should be reserved for like the big moves in my mind. Ooh, he ain't getting you Kaku is his air rev blow. Okay, so this was his super. This from the dive kick into so this used to be a super move for Robert, and it's just his air rev blow. That's actually kind of fucking sick. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Choco Minato. Let's see what we got. Knowing SK, they're probably gonna hide some deep pull moves that Robert has in this fucking thing. So what we got? Jab, jab. Standing low. That's like low. Jab. X kick. 2-hit X kick. Close D. Jab. Oh, the back fist! I saw that. The 4P back fist. Classic. I wonder if that's gonna be a command normal in this game. And a pretty cool looking roundhouse. Toraya! That's alright. In the Oogie! Friendly version? That's fine. Super House Soko Kit. Okay, there's a new tier of House Soko. Oh, I see. It just erases all other fireballs. Understood. And he can chop. I mean, impractical, but that's cool as hell. Oh, the triple! Bam, bam, bam. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. The triple's really good. Sonya, Sonya, Sonya! Very nice. You can dash cancel it. Oh shit. Mueru Kyoku. Okay. Oh, and it starts with the Ichigeki. That's how you know it's good. It's an Ichigeki into a random super. Ooh, okay, that's sick. That's pretty fucking sick. Ichigeki, boom! And the mask flies off. Wait. Did the mask hit him? Wait, did he get hit by the mask? No, just a delayed explosion. Okay, never mind. Wait. What did that flavor text say? Raging Tiger's training will not end until the invincible dragon is defeated. Ah! Robert cannot rest until he dethrones Ryo as the strongest. You know what? That's pretty good. That's a nice bit of lore. That's actually pretty good world building too. Like, as sick as Robert is in this game, that Robert is still one step above him. That's pretty good. Suggested tactics. Meter burn. burn all your bards, do the sickest combo in the world. Surya! 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 Available right now. But I don't have the season pass, so sucks to be me, I guess. And I'm not gonna be able to buy it for. I'm not gonna be able to spend money on personal stuff for like a couple of months. But I can watch other people play it. Okay, is there anything else I wanted to talk about? Oh, there is one thing. I guess I can show this, is that the Avatar Legends has been getting quite a lot of coverage lately. Azula got a trailer recently. I know that Azula is a stance character, that she can switch between red fire and blue fire. That's all I know. So let's see what Azula has.
True power is something I was born with.
Oh, she has minds. Oh, she's gonna be super fucked up. Any character. Okay. There are a couple of telltale moves to know that a character is gonna be absolutely monstrously fucked up. And one of them is this. Anybody that can set a mine, especially one that has manual detonation, is going to be guaranteed fucked up. Get manual detonation. Dodged. Ah, she can charge her moves. Huh? What? Okay. Dash. Evasive dash into... Bro, she just did a triangle jump. Oh, she did a backwards triangle jump. Okay. I will say this. The thing I appreciate most about Avatar Legends, these trailers, is that they are showing off tech that people that love fighting games would actually care about. So having Azula here do a backwards triangle jump, that is a moment for the sick freaks that love fighting game tech. This one's for the Marvel players. Fucking put a triangle jump in the fucking trailer. Oh god.
Time to meet your doom.
Wait, she can do that from a normal jump? Yeah, she just has a goddamn fast fall. Oh shit. She's gonna have some filthy fucking juggles, dude. How? If she has a fast fall off of a normal jump, there is no way she just doesn't have an infinite. Oh, they take it back there. Something's Avatar. No, Malone, I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, dude. Malone, more than any other fighting game, the Avatar fighting game has like the most sauce out of any fighting game that is coming out. Of all the fighting game that's gonna be coming out, Avatar is the one to keep your eye on. There's gonna be some crazy shit in this game.
Time to meet your doom.
Supposedly, this is a rumor, but it's a rumor that the battle director for this game is actually Mike Z. Because you cannot keep him out of making saucy fighting games. Now that's a rumor. Probably a rumor that the team are going to want to distance themselves from due to how bad of a reputation that Mike Z has, but I would believe it 1,000,000%. You know what? The real indicator is going to be how the grappler plays. Cause Mike Z really likes Potemkin. And if the grappler has some Potemkin bullshit, that's how I know for sure. Keep an eye out for a Hammerfall. Hammerfall, slide head, fucking a suspiciously long range sweep into a crouching upper relaunch into anti-air command crap. Or projectile deflect. I think the biggest one would be like, yeah, does he have a projectile deflect? That would be probably the biggest one. Lightning sick. How? Wait. Okay. Lightning super classic. Okay. Longer traps or variant A.
You're a quitter and a loser.
Joe D always in focus mode. I don't know what focus mode does.
It's over. I lost. How dare you!
Oh yeah, the psycho mode.
I'm about to celebrate
Fire Lord mode. Oh, psycho mode.
becoming an only child.
The aura walk. Oh shit.
I'm about to celebrate
The aura walk. Oh shit.
becoming an only child.
Straight up Reppuken.
I'm about to celebrate becoming an only child.
Reppuken.
I'm about
I thought I
to
saw something. Hold
celebrate
up.
becoming an only child.
OTG Reppuken. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Dive kick. Combo into jumping normal. Air dash. Cross up dive kick. Bro, I am struggling to remember the last fighting game I played that had dive kick, combo into jumping normal, into air dash cross up move. That's some classic anime bullshit right there. They genuinely do not make fighting games like this anymore. Oh god. This is definitely going to be a two-touch game. It's like it's gonna be like touch one into the most ambiguous bullshit mix-up you've ever seen, and if you don't block it, then you just die. This is definitely gonna be that kind of game. 1,000,000%. Do it again. Repeat the spot. That's some Iori shit. I dig it. Hold you to the fucking flame and just bam, 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 bam. That's some Iori shit. Fast fall. Fast fall. Run under the fight. Fast fall. Cross under. Air throw. Oh. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you, by the way? Definite infinite. Fast fall. Jumping normal. Fast fall. Fast fall and jump normal on the way down. I told you she would have this bullshit. I told you 1,000,000%. Ain't no way she wouldn't have this shit. Oh.
I'm sorry it has to end this way. Here's where we say goodbye. Pathetic. You were never even a player.
God damn, this game is gonna be so... July 2nd?! Okay, yeah, no wonder they're putting out so much shit lately. This game releases in a month. And I'm not gonna be able to play it! Ah! I wonder if it'll be popular. This game looks good, I wonder if it'll be popular. So here's the thing about fighting games, okay? Fighting games that are not called Street Fighter or Tekken or Mortal Kombat tend to have a shelf life of like maybe 5 to 6 months maximum. Strong start, and then as people get good, the starter players start to dwindle, and starter players are like the lifeblood of your game. This game has so much fucking sauce that it's going to have a pretty sizable starting roster, and then immediately, like by week 2, disappear as all the sweats that are like, God damn it, I want a game that has the same sauce as Marvel, start to kick everyone's ass and all the new players leave. The intermediate and like high level footage of this game is gonna be the most wild shit you've ever seen. Like, trust me when I say this. Top level of this game is going to go insane. But it's also going to gatekeep, like, 90% of the people that boot this game up. Like, imagine Marvel 2 with Mortal Kombat X variation system. That's what I'm getting from this. This game is going to be so miraculously fucked up. This one is for the sweats. 1,000,000%. This one is for the sweats. Fuck, I'm sweating looking at this trailer. Goddamn. Oh, okay. Alright, that was a nice 3 hours of bullshit. Oh, I'm excited to see some footage of this game. Like, and I don't mean like, oh yeah, we put Justin Long, have Sokka do like a Sokka. Look, I want to see some real ass. I want to see some real ass match footage of this game. Oh, it's gonna be immaculately fucked up in a way that we don't have anymore. Oh man, it's gonna be so good. Oh, buddy, I'm getting the vapors. Goddamn, I'm getting a little bit lightheaded. Woo, woo. Okay, that was a nice 3 hours of bullshit. I need to go to bed. I need to take a shower and go to bed. But it's been nice. Hopefully, I mean, I do have, like I said, I'm gonna have like engagements. I'm gonna have stuff I need to do for like all week, the rest of the whole week. But I should get home at I should get home before okay, I'm not gonna give myself a hard time, because every time I do that, it has proven to not be true. So I will give myself a vague period and say that I should be home before dawn. Hopefully before dawn. So I should want to do a stream tomorrow. Anyway, who's up doing some bullshit? It's edit. Why do I even? It's of course it's gonna be edit. It's 1,000,000% going to be edit. Why do I even humor the idea of it being somebody else? Let's see if I'm right. Of course I'm right. Edit and Sekigema and Rio. No, it's Leo and Theo. My precious groomable one view in Japanese indie. Yeah, fuck it, sure. Yeah. Alright, Seki is doing it. You know what? I'll link all three of them. Sekigema. Edit.exe is playing Cyberpunk 77. I still don't understand the hype for that game, but whatever, there it is. Edit, playing Cyberpunk, and sure, fuck it. And here's Leonidas, Rio and Theo. Rio and Theo playing Ingrid in Street Fighter 6, because Ingrid's out now, which means I have to boot up Street Fighter 6 just to recompile my fucking shaders. That's gonna take a while. Alright, so that's the end of me. Favorite's Forgetful Fighting Fanatic. Choco Minato. Going dark, that's the wrong button. This button, yeah! And I preloaded the game overs, the ending screen this time. Alright, the ending call. I've been Choco Minato, favors Forgetful Fighting Fanatic, reminding you that time is the only currency that you cannot refund. It's ending call. So anybody that spent your time here, hour, minute, second, I don't care how long, I want to say thanks for showing up. And don't cash out too early. Sick ass SNK music to sign you all out with. Oh shit. Oh god, the text is so small! Hold up, do I have a... Hold up. Do I have a... You know, it doesn't matter, it's gonna be in a timestamp anyway. It's gonna be a timestamp anyway. I'll see y'all later.